Tell me, who are you?
Who am I? Who am I? I'm a very old man who keeps forgetting things. Dick Breeze, yes, that's my name, Dick Breeze. How do you do? Yes.
Please don't make me too laugh. It gives too much camera shake.
Right. Well, dementia, you see, makes me forget things. Yes, that's right. Yes. You're wobbling there. Yes. You're not doing what the audience thinks you're doing, no.
Right.
Right.
Stop corpse emptying. Right.
Right.
So, what is your role in this play?
My role is to keep everybody happy all the time, which is quite difficult, really. Yes, I'm the director, which means that I have to tell people what to do, and then they argue with me, and then what we do is adopt the Brian Clough approach to arbitration, if you like. We discuss it for about 10 minutes, and then decide that I was right, which usually works quite well.
I haven't seen very much arguing so far, which implies that you're doing something.
It's sleight of hand, yes. I sort of veil the criticism in a light sort of manner, so that they don't really realise they're being criticised. I think.
So you do it very gently.
Gently, that's the word. Very.
And what made you choose Twelfth Night?
What made me choose? Well, very interesting. I saw the Trevor Nunn production of it, and I thought it was very good and had some really good comedic possibilities in it. Shakespeare, although his comedies are called comedies, are very rarely very funny. And I just saw an opportunity for lots of physical humour inside it. Opportunities to do pratfalls and slow burns and other comedic things within the confines of a Shakespeare play. And I also wanted to try and make it a bit more accessible, Shakespeare more accessible. So a lot of people come up to me and say, "What are you doing?" And it's a Twelfth Night Shakespeare. Don't think I'll come and see that. So I've set myself the objective of trying to make it more accessible to people, so that they will actually come and not only understand it, but enjoy it, hopefully, and want to actually see the original, because this is quite adapted and is cut down from the original, which is about 2,500 words, to about 1,500 words.
That sounds like quite a big cut.
It is a bit, yeah. It's an hour and a half, which means that we've got plenty of opportunity for music and sword fights and business, and we've started putting in a few pinter pauses, so we can move it from about 1.5 hours up to about 4.5 hours quite easily by just keeping the pauses in. As opposed to Hamlet, by the way, which is, just to give you some idea, Hamlet is 4,000 words, and most Shakespeare's plays are about 2,000 to 2,500. Originally, Twelfth Night is 2,500 words, but we're down to 1,500. But we'll probably run it about 2 hours, so nothing to be afraid of. Plenty of time to hold it in and keep the old prostate quite happy.
And I've noticed that the famous opening lines don't seem to be the opening lines that you've chosen.
No, I thought I'd change them to the Julius Caesar. Hence, home you idle creatures get you home, because I thought that would really confuse the audience.
Now you're really ribbing the audience.
Yeah. No, I've done which is something that's quite conventional actually, is to change 1, 2 and 1, 1 so that we open with the storm scene, rather than If Music Be the Food of Love. And I think this, if you look at the 4 recorded versions, BBC, ITV, Trevor Nunn, and the John Gielgud one from the 60s, you'll find that they all start with the sea scene rather than the Orsino scene. Dramatically, it works better.
So that's the rationale for doing it. the dramatization.
I think Shakespeare got it wrong. Really.
But they are very strong opening words. They presumably do still appear in the play.
Oh, which ones are you talking to?
The opening lines as Shakespeare wrote.
Music with the Hood of Love.
Yes.
Yeah. I think yes, they are very famous opening lines, but they work better inside the play once people have got used to the set and the characters themselves.
Okay. And what are your hopes for the play?
My hopes for the play, let me think now. Well, I hope that it will be so successful that my adapted version will be taken up by favour and favour and be as successful as J.K. Rowling, basically, and sell millions and millions of copies. Then I'll be able to supplement my retirement and go on a lot more cruises than I am doing at the moment.
And how long have you been directing plays for?
Directing plays for about 15 years, and I've been at the barn for about 25, roughly.
And have you done work outside of... So, for 25 at the barn, directing, so you've been acting for 10 years?
Acting for 25 years at the barn, yeah. I've done about 80, 90 plays, yeah.
80 or 90 plays, that's a lot of plays.
Could be 85, yeah.
Anything outside of the barn?
Yes, I've acted at the Queen Mother in Hitchin, Hertford, with the Hertford Players and the Thalians. I did an interesting production of Kiss Me Kate, and I've also done Harpenden as well. All the H's, basically, yes. Hitchin, Harpenden, Hertford, yes.
Any professional aspirations then? It sounds like a lot of work you've done.
Professional aspirations? No, I've retired from medicine, and I think I'm a bit old to sort of start getting up early in the morning for filming work or doing... It's very good doing amateur dramatics because you only do about a week or maximum 2 weeks. I don't think I could do 6 months, 12 months of a run. I think I'd get a bit bored. Probably forget most of my lines in that time as well. What were we talking about? Oh yes, forget most of my lines in that time as well. Yeah, so my only aspiration is to keep alive for as long as I can, and to remember things, and keep alive as long as I can. That's the other thing. Yeah. As you get older, your memory goes. Did you know that?
I should have had a tripod for you.
That sounds very suggestive, yeah. It's a bit frog. Yeah. That's a bit too often, but I don't know what I do with a tripod. Yes.
I remember the times I've worked with you in the past. You always have a fantastic sense of humour.
Oh, thank you for that. Yes.
And have everybody in stitches, which is...
Stitches, well, that's the medical part of my background, yeah. Yes, I always like to.
And you were in Hot Fuzz as well, if I recall
Hot
correctly.
Fuzz, oh yes, there's a film I'll never forget.
Why is that?
Why is what? Oh yeah, because we worked, as you know, we worked for about 2 weeks for about 3 seconds, I think it was, on the screen.
Tiny amount of time.
And even then you have to freeze frame to see us, don't we?
Yes.
We were just behind, what's his name? David Threlfall, is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, he was on the stage.
I didn't really notice him.
Yeah. Yes,
I noticed her.
Yeah. What was the song again?
Love Fool.
Love me, yes. Yes, instantly forgettable. Yeah, but it was good fun. Yeah, it was enjoyable.
Okay.
Worth the £75 for the 2 weeks' work.
Yes.
Interesting contrast to my medical fees, yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
That's my pleasure, yes. Have a good night.